Good morning, XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to read this so everybody can understand what's going on with Bitcoin and how to properly trade the market. So Bitcoin may reach 19,000 again because of this pattern analysis. Bitcoin's past 23,000 was a hope rally that if it succeeded, could have meant that the cryptocurrency market was finally facing the reversal that everyone waited for so long. Unfortunately, the lack of buying power and trading volume pushed the price of the digital gold back to, I hate when they say digital gold, back to the local bottom pattern that pushed Bitcoin down. Bitcoin had been moving in a bearish flag pattern for the last month, marking at least 3 local highs for 22,000 to 23,000. Unfortunately, none of the spikes ended up in a full reversal rally as the first cryptocurrency reversed back to local highs of around 19,200. Luckily, we also did not see any drops to 17,000 after June 20th, which shows that the market has most luckily capitulated and the recovery rally is not possible because of the lack of inflows into the market. Historically, Bitcoin should continue to move downward and reach the lower border of the formation before making another breakout attempt, while hoping that additional selling pushes the first cryptocurrency below the aforementioned pattern. The bearish flag is one of the most common patterns for assets that move in sharp downtrends. They usually appear when the market needs a cool off before another spike up or a plunge down. Ethereum takes spotlight. Following the release of the merge update date, Ethereum saw a massive 30% rally and projects that projects will benefit from an upgrade like Lido Finance capitalize on the big news as their token spiked for 200%. At press time, Ethereum is leading the market with a 25% rally in the last 7 days, while Bitcoin falling back to 21,000 and is still failing to recover. But it's up. It's up since that was released a tiny bit though. Oops. It's still up a tiny bit. So Bitcoin was pushing almost 22K again after it had that fall back down. So Bitcoin currently is back up to 22K. So it did have a small fallback yesterday, as you know, and it pulled us back towards the 21,000 area, 2104, and then about a little bit earlier than this yesterday we were about 21,000. So now it's like we've said, we've got this ascending triangle we've got to break out of. And once we break out of this it's slightly downtrending resistance, you can get out of this slightly ascending area, and then if you can get on top of here and move up, you have a top end potential of this ascending triangle that's forming that we talked about yesterday, especially in Twitch, and I talked about it on my YouTube channel. That could bring us up to this 25K, but you've got all the way up here at 28,786 in this descending triangle, a very big descending triangle that would be completely normal, and it would actually be a retest of this old drop point if you just pulled it across. So this is what we're watching today. It's very critical that we get a breakout attempt here very quickly in one of these next couple daily candles, otherwise we're in trouble, because right now we're acting as a typical bearish continuation, and if we break down here and we can't find the testicular fortitude to manage to keep this uptrend, we would first come down to 19,400 or 500 area and then come down to 14,625. Now if we can break up, our first target, like I said, we need to get past this area right where I just showed you. So until we break out of here, there's nothing we can do. Got to break out of here. And you can see we keep getting used as rejection here. So this is your very critical line of 22,141. Let's get on top of that. It's not very far. It's 150 points. So Bitcoin proved to me you can get on top of there. XRP, we're at the top of the pattern as well. We've got 2 areas here. We've got 37.37 and the extension to 40 cents that we've been talking about for so long on this channel that it makes my head spin. I didn't want it to come up there, but I've acknowledged that that is a complete possibility in this bearish continuation, that there's no issue with it coming up to 40 cents. And if it wants to break a 50% or 65% retracement back to the pattern drop, it could still come back up to 52 cents. This is a W reversal that you can see. It's a Gartley reversal if it decides to play up on the second half right here from the drop. So that's all I've been saying for the last few days. Make sure you're paying attention to that pattern formation. So I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Make sure you consider joining Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. Get the exclusive Telegram. I wish more people were still a part. I mean, there's still as many people in here because I haven't kicked people out, but we only have 234 people or 233 people as part of Tom's Army, which means we have slackers, we have schlubs, and we have people that are taking advantage of the system, which does not make the XRP Future Millionaire very happy.